Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome into your timeless reading. Before we dive into the cards, I do want to take a quick look at the stars above, the current astrological energy. So, collectively, we're standing at the beginning of a powerful new chapter. Jupiter has recently entered Leo, inviting us all to expand with greater confidence and creativity and authenticity. It's reminding us that growth isn't only about achieving more, it's about becoming more fully ourselves. And then at the same time, we got Mercury retrograde in Cancer, which encourages us to slow down, reflect. This energy asks us to revisit unfinished conversations, to strengthen our emotional foundations, and to make sure that the life we're building is aligned with what truly matters to us. We've also just experienced the powerful Mars-Uranus conjunction in Gemini, which can bring sudden breakthroughs, unexpected opportunities, moments of clarity that shift the direction of our path. So what may have seemed like a disruption could actually be an opening of a door that you maybe didn't even know existed. Um, for Capricorn, this energy is asking you to build with intention. You're naturally gifted at creating lasting foundations, but this season invites you to ask an important question. Am I building the life I truly want, or the life I simply know how to build? And there's an opportunity to redefine success on your own terms and create something that supports not only your ambitions, but your joy, your relationships, your overall well-being, honestly. So let's see what message Spirit has for my Cappies, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you guys in advance for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Let's all take a deep breath. Just settle into this moment. And if this reading has found you, trust that there's something here that your soul's ready to receive. I always like to set the intention that everyone that's meant to be here will find their way here. And there will be some kind of message to uplift, heal, or inspire. May these cards represent the highest order of truth and bring clarity. Let's begin. Capricorn, what's the shift? Oh, wait. And what is the challenge for my Capricorns? Let's do one more. Challenge for my Capricorn. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's do it this way. All right. So overall energy. And we're gonna get some tarot to clarify this, but let's just see what we got here. Overall energy, we've got truth with feminine energy. There could be something being revealed, something being felt, right? Feminine energy is receptive, it's aware, it's open, it's growth, it's evolution. So there's something here being exposed, and it may be something that you feel more than anything. It may be something that you know. The truth with the feminine energy is saying, trust yourself, trust what you know. There is evidence here The shift, we've got humility and two-faced. Two-faced was on the bottom, but I just felt the need to pull it. Usually the bottom of the deck, is subconscious. Interesting. We got friends indirect here. Um, mhm. So the shift, we've got humility and two-faced. And this dove is really standing out to me. It feels like, and look how she's like light as a feather. And friends in reverse would suggest a separation, something ending, freeing you. I want to get some more tarot before I go too deep on that. The shift, we've got hobby. I'm sorry, the challenge. This was the shift. The challenge, we've got hobby with secrets. Yeah, it just, to me, it feels like there's something coming to light. Maybe you get this knowingness while like creating something, or in that creative space oftentimes we'll get like the downloads or the understandings, the epiphanies, the information will kind of come to us in that flow state. It's because when you open yourself up, when you like, for example, if you're painting, right, you're opening yourself up, you're channeling in a way, your creative nature, your the creative flow, and so since you're open during that time, oftentimes information downloads will come through. So this feels like some kind of information that comes to you, some kind of revelation. You're seeing something more clearly around someone that maybe hides themselves, someone that shows you a different side than perhaps the others, or yeah, it just feels like there's some kind of evidence here. I don't know why I keep coming to that word, evidence. And it feels like you're longing for more. You're wanting more. What is this truth in feminine energy? Mm. So yeah, somebody knows. Somebody knows they messed up, and it could actually be really affecting them. Yeah, this does feel like some kind of separation. What is this two-faced energy? It is toxic. It did come out in reverse, which to me just tells me that you're putting this in the past. What is this? Secrets. What are these secrets? Bad choices. On the bottom, we got keeping you a secret. What's that? Yep. Confirmation. Have fake friends here. So somebody is obviously not who they are trying to appear to be. I feel like there may be a couple different situations here. I feel like for some of you, this could be a friendship. For others, there could be a relationship. For some of you, it could be both a relationship and a friendship. Let's see where to go from here. I want to get some tarot out here. I think we're gonna go with the Tarot of the Tides. My friend Bob the Duck's Adventures. Love this deck. It's so cute. Adventures of a Duck named Bob. Bob. All right. Let's see. What else does my Capricorn need to know? How about we go there? Five of Cups in reverse. Don't look back is what I'm hearing. Be careful with what you're focusing on at this time. All right. Because yes, there's been some kind of separation, or things aren't as they used to be, right? There's a bit of grief here you're dealing with, but you still have a lot to be grateful for, right? And if you could turn your attention to that, you'll find that you'll start to have more things to be grateful for. Gratitude is a very powerful vibration. 1111 on the clock when I said that, around the timer. All right. What else? My Capricorns. On the bottom in the subconscious, we had the 10 of Wands. This is somebody holding more on their shoulders than they need to. It may be a good time to figure out what you can release. You know, a lot of times our shoulders will hold like frustration, a lot of emotions we kind of throw behind us, they land in our shoulders. And when you can free up yourself from some of these things, you'll find that your body begins to lift as well. Like it's very interesting, the connection of mind, body, emotions. Anyway, we got the 6 of Wands, a victory, with the 9 of Swords in reverse, letting go of something that was exhausting you is what I'm getting. Letting go of fear. Yeah, I feel like there was some kind of fear around this, but 2 of Swords in reverse, I'm getting your mind has been made up. And the Empress, love that these cards are surrounding this 6 of Wands with the Empress. Yo, the Empress energy, she is in flow state, right? She goes with the flow. She trusts her energy. She trusts her intuition. She is a nurturer. She nurtures herself first and foremost, though, and things just naturally grow around her as a result, right? She trusts herself, she honors her energy, and she stays in flow. She doesn't allow the fuckery to fuck with her, right? She provides the honey that she needs for her own battles. All right. And this season, it feels like you're going to be really winning, Capricorn. Like, all else aside, this actually feels like a win for you because you're honoring your energy, because you're standing 10 toes down for yourself. That says a lot. And subconscious begins to pick up on this when you honor yourself. And again, because we're magnetic and we attract to us our prominent vibration. If your prominent vibration says, I honor myself, I honor my intuition, guess what starts to really grow? Your gifts, your intuition, your inner knowingness. And then you start magnetizing higher vibrational things, right? Because you're not allowing for the old shit. You're saying, no, I deserve more. And so guess what? The universe begins to give you more. It's amazing. Capricorn. For your wild goddess, you got the Balancer. Soar beyond all limiting concepts and embrace your spiritual self in the place beyond female and male, where we all truly are one energy. It's so interesting this came out because my first thought when pulling the wild goddess deck was that there was going to be a male watching this, and I didn't want to confuse with the genders. That was my thought. So I'm going to pull another one because yeah, let's see. But the Balancer is it's not about the male, female, masculine, feminine. We're all just one, right? And this is more that energy of being in the flow, being in the trusting, just going beyond what you, I don't know, going beyond what you thought you could, I guess, beyond all limiting concepts. Let's get one more from my Capricorns, please. Thank you. Or two. We got the Resolute and the Escapist. If you do not resolve to be patient and endure tough times, success may appear to you to always be in the future or in another's power. If you do not resolve to be patient and endure tough times, success may always appear to you to be in the future or in another's power. Be strong. You or someone you care about may seek refuge in escapist behaviors when faced with limits, difficulties, or sorrow of some sort. And that's really what this energy here is giving as well. Right? Let's go a little deeper on that. I'm gonna go with the Animal Spirit deck, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit. What else does my Cappies need to know about this? It's time to adjust. It's time to adapt. You know, how you react or respond to certain situations, especially chaotic situations that, you know, hurt you. It tells a lot about you, right? You can choose to respond differently. You can choose to respond better versus just reacting. Because when we're reacting, it's usually like it's just subconscious. It's a learned behavior. Like we've probably, you know, had this reaction many times before, and it's just kind of automatic, subconscious. But we can choose to respond instead of react. We can choose to adapt. We could choose to find acceptance. We can choose partnerships that are aligned with what we actually want. And this is also giving, with this fox, with this balance card here, it's also giving the balancing of the masculine and feminine qualities that we all hold within, because we all have both, right? The masculine being the action, the moving forward, the feminine being the receptive, the listening. And yeah, this is just giving like balance of those. Can you listen and then follow through, like based on intuition? Can you listen and I think that's exactly what you're doing here. You're balancing your masculine and feminine by listening to intuition and then taking action. So good on you. Even if it doesn't feel like, you know, very good at this time, it does to me feel like you're moving forward, like you're moving in the right direction. Let's see what else for my Capricorns. We got the Nightingale, which is about the throat chakra, which is about speaking your truth, singing your song. She did come out kind of sideways, so communication, and yeah, especially with the fire ant in reverse here. You could be dealing, or could have been dealing with, or this could be your energy as well, someone that kind of like talks a lot of shit, or argues a lot, gossips a lot. And then we got the owl with the golden egg. This is an offering to step into your heart space right here, to listen to yourself. Your most abundant self is within. The owl is this very clairvoyant energy. It's very generous as well. It's a pure trusting energy. It's giving like Empress energy, honestly. It's and the golden egg is the heart. It's love. So I feel like this is saying trust your intuition, trust your inner self when it comes to picking partnerships, and pay attention to the story that you're telling. Are you constantly confirming these negative relationships? Oh, I always get into a relationship with a narcissist, or I always, what is the story that you're telling? Are you confirming shit you don't actually want? Pay attention to the words, to the story that you tell. It's an important one, right? Because this is what plays out in reality, even if we don't realize we're doing it. And so this is your invitation to pay attention so that you can begin to realize that you're doing it. Because that's what this feels like. It's like we have to pay attention to our outside environment, and it gives us the story that we're telling ourselves in our inner world. So if you're constantly, especially if this is a pattern, like attracting these relationships in which, they're cheating, or gossiping, talking shit, two-faced, whatever the story may be, why are you attracting that? What story are you telling to bring that into your life? And how can you shift that story? My favorite card. This is a card of mastery. Right? You are gaining strength subconsciously, whether you realize it or not. Very good time for meditation, to strengthen the mind. You may want to even do like a mental detox, which I created one a couple years ago, or a year or two ago. Actually, I created a few of them. I'm here on my YouTube channel. You can check those out. I think I have a playlist or two for those. But I do the mental detox every single year, and it helps me significantly to manifest my dreams, what I really want. All right. And it also helps you to realize your story, to pay more attention to the story that you're telling, and it builds that connection of how you're creating it, shows you. It's like it shows you. One more. We got the dragonfly. Yeah, I would say this would be a really powerful time for you to meditate, focus on your breath, just even a few minutes a day. This is the dragonfly is the master of light, also the master of illusion. Okay, so the dragonfly wants to help you see more clearly, but can only happen if you take the time to quiet the mind. All right. Let's get a few law of attraction cards to wrap this up. Thank you guys again. If you enjoyed this reading, please make sure you tap that like button. Share the video out. Jump in the comments. Let me know you're here. I love hearing from you guys. Let's see. Cappies. Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. Okay, let's get one more. On the bottom, we've got receiving. To manifest, you must be open to receiving as much as you give. Practice saying yes to support, love, and opportunities without hesitation. We've got authenticity. Living your truth strengthens your energy. Authenticity attracts what aligns with you. Express yourself fully without fear. Let go of people-pleasing tendencies. We got avoidance or denial may be creating tension. Face reality with grace. And that was that 10 of Wands. That's giving that 10 of Wands energy. This could be what you've been holding on your shoulders, all right? And also it's reminding me of that reaction versus response energy. Just sit in it. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, just sit in it. Allow it to move through you, right? When we avoid it or we try using like alternate methods, alternate coping mechanisms, it just causes more dis-ease. All right, just sit in it. Allow yourself to feel it. Let it move through you with acceptance. All right, embrace it. Accept it. Adapt. And then we've got intuition and direct. We got external distractions may be drowning out your inner voice. Tune in and trust yourself. Listen, this is exactly what a mental detox would do for you. All right, just saying. We've got passion. Emotional intensity fuels creativity and purpose. Follow what sets your soul on fire. Do something today that ignites your spirit and awakens your creativity. And my guides are pulling me to the other side of this one. Emotional suppression may be dimming your light. Reignite your passion. And last but not least, we've got illumination. Truth. This goes full circle, right? Truth and clarity are being revealed. You're seeing things as they truly are. Seek deeper understanding, journal, meditate, or ask for signs to guide your path. And then listen to the response you get. Take action, all right? Trust and be in that Empress energy because this is where you will grow. Thank you guys again for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of upcoming videos. As always, take good care, trust your intuition, move forward with grace. Love you guys.